All right. Hello. Happy Sunday. Good afternoon. I know it's a little late today. I'm gonna not be consistent on the weekends at all because I'm all over the place. But Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. is our normal, and we will do our best to stick to that. All right. So we have loaded into camp, and I was on earlier this morning and done just a couple things, but I wasn't ready to sit down and actually do everything. So we are going to do a quick recap thing here. We need to, for our general, we have to kill 1 alligator. That's not hard. 5 animal meat sold. So any of the animals you have skinned, the meat that you have, you can go to any butcher and you can sell these. 2 condors plucked. This one we're going to have to go out to tumbleweed for. Finish a mode in a featured series. This one, these are nice when it's just the finish. You don't have to get any kind of kills or really any effort. You can go in and hide if you want. Just go into a featured series and make sure that you finish it to the end. All right, jump from a horse to a moving wagon. So if you have a friend that has a hunting wagon or a bounty wagon, or if they steal a wagon from an NPC, you can ride up beside them. You'll get the option to jump, so jump onto the wagon, or you can just ride up to any NPC that's on a wagon and do the same thing. Little brown bats collected. We are over in the bayou at night, so this is a good time to run around and try and catch some bats. And place top 3 in a shootout showdown. So you'll just go into your quick join, go to a shootout showdown, join, and do your best to get top 3. I already did that one, so that's nice. For bounty hunter, we have to bring in 2 bounties from a Lemoyne poster. So St. Denis or Rhodes. 3 eagle eye used to track a bounty target. So all you have to do is kind of follow, if you're looking for a bounty target, go into your eagle eye where you hit both your joysticks down and follow the trail, track them. 3 living bounty targets in a photograph. That one's always fun. Good luck. For crypts, we need 20 carcasses donated within 10 minutes and 20 donations to crypts. So right there, if you do your 20 carcasses, you'll get your 20 donations. You get 2 for 1. This is where I'm always telling you guys to keep lots of little animals in your satchel, so that way you can get that one done really quick. You just drop like 20 toads in there, and both dailies are done. And then we have 2 goods sold to a local buyer. A couple of us had some deliveries ready last night, so we cranked them out when the dailies switched over, and that one's already done. But if you just go to Crypts, when you're ready to do a delivery and just do a local instead of a long distance, 2 of those will count. Sometimes if nobody has wagons ready to deliver, or if somebody has one, we will use their wagon and do a local or a long distance, depending on the daily. And then they'll come right back to Crypts, and when they get 1 good made, they'll do another one. So we're literally only delivering 1 good, but it's worth it because it's only 1, and you get the daily for it. So for collector, we need 3 wildflowers, 2 things found with a metal detector, and 3 lost jewelry. So if 2 of the things that you pick up that are jewelry are metal detector, that one's kind of a nice combo one as well. For the moonshiner, we have to go change our decor. And that can be either the actual decor of the bar or that one picture that sits on the back of the bar. You can just switch the pictures. 4 moonshine served to other players at the bar. That's where you just have people come into the bar, you stand behind it, and serve them drinks. And a moonshine sold with 5 minutes left. So those are pretty easy for today, too. Ooh, I got this one. For the naturalist role, we have to use our wilderness camp and craft or cook 7 things. Don't kill an animal for 24 game hours. I had actually turned on the game and went and done a couple things around the house before I was ready to sit down and start this up, and 24 game hours must have passed. So there you go. And 1 legendary animal photographed. So what we're going to do real quick while it's nighttime in the bayou is we are going to ride over to the peninsula. Oh, see right there? That trail? That's a bat. I can hear him up over here too. There we go. 1. Alright, well, we've stirred up the whole mass of herons that are over here. Good afternoon, Will. Thanks for joining. Let's see. So I know that they are all right over, but I like to go to the peninsula over here. They seem like they're more condensed over in this area. So it's 3:20 a.m. Game time. You've got your sound. You can hear their little squeaks as they fly above you. And if you go into Eagle Eye, if they're around, you get little trails in the sky. Oh, we need 3 of them? Those would be good feathers. They're not going to cooperate today because I need them, huh? We'll head back over by camp because there were some I heard. And because we need to kill a gator while we're over here, if you happen to see one. There we go. Gator killed. Easy, easy. May have missed the boat because I see the sun is starting to come up. Oh no. We're gonna do one more pass through and then we'll move on and we'll come back at night. Around 11 p.m. game time is the best time to kind of come over and start looking. The game has actually done really amazing about keeping most of like the animal spawns and the animal things pretty true to nature. There's a couple things that are off, but you can tell that they definitely put a lot of work into when the animals show up the best. And I think I missed the boat on the bats. That's alright. We will keep an eye on the time, and when it starts getting dark, we'll come back over here. So just where you can see where we are. My favorite spot over here by the peninsula, and camp is right over here today. But this is a great place for bats. Another really good spot, if you're not keen on the bayou, is over in Rhodes in Boulder Glade. That broke down church. There's always a lot of bats that fly around between the church and like in this area right here. So let's see here. We're gonna move on. For our general, we need to go. Sun's coming up. We could probably go run out to Tumbleweed as the sun is rising and get some condors. Lots of flying things today. Gorgeous sunrise in the bayou. Let's see what those trails were for. I don't hear any bats though, so I don't think that's them. Alright, let's head out. I'm going to swing back by camp, and I'm going to donate some carcasses, so that way my trader roll's completely finished. I'm also going to pull open the JR map. That way, if we can multitask around as we're doing stuff, the better. There is, where we are, or how close we are. We may actually do this. So in this little tiny building right here, because we are close to it for camp, there is a necklace in there. Let's see what we got out in the desert too. There's a necklace not too far outside of Tumbleweed, which is excellent, and it's one that we need a metal detector for. So that'll get for both of those. But first, we're gonna stop right here real quick and give Crip some stuff.
Stocks are looking good.
20 good squirrels. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and drop all 20 in there.
This is good quality.
Done. So that will cover 20 carcasses in 10 minutes, and the 10, the 20 carcasses donated in 10 minutes, and the 20 donations to Crips. So there, the trader delivery is all done. Sold. When we get to Tumbleweed, there is a butcher there, so we can do that. We can possibly find a wagon somewhere along the way. Right. Real quick though, we are going to run over here and grab this necklace. We might get lucky and have this ghost, the ghost panther that's over here spawn. I don't think we're going to though. Alright, so inside this tiny little house, I'll crouch down to get in. There's a necklace in the back there. One jewelry, oh shit, stuck. We got one jewelry done. Right back through here, see if that panther spawns. Nope, that's alright. I'm not 100% sure if I wanted to deal with the panther right now anyway. Alright, so we're gonna fast travel to Tumbleweed. Now from here, while we're in the area, we're gonna ride up to this little cliff up here and get a jewelry. Right about here. Pull out your metal detector. Need to do a collector sweep. I'm starting to forget where all these things are. I'm guessing by this rock right here. There we go. So jewelry number 2 with a metal detector counts. There are no flowers today near, or at least close enough to where I wanted to be, which is okay. I might actually go out of my way a little bit today and go grab some of the ones that I actually need extras of. Yeah. Yep, can't ignore that. Hold on, sidetrack, shiny object. Tarot card on the barrel. Alright, so, sun's up. let's go right around out here and see if we can find some condors. Real quick, we're gonna stop at the butcher.
Dang, you've been going a long time. Good morning
Back
to
for some
you.
good meat, are you?
Alright, so one,
Seems like every other fella
two.
tries to sell me one of these. Sure, I'll take another. You good at hunting these, huh?
Alright, so there, that daily's done.
All right, thank you now.
Now the condors are right here. They're huge. And you can get them all over the desert. I like coming to Tumbleweed because they seem to be close by. Like they seem to, you don't have to go far outside of town to get them. Alright, so we got one. The second one's going to be a pain to find. Scroll in the sky. Now, a really good spot that's, oh, sorry, cactus, up at the fork here. You can usually find condors flying over there pretty good, vultures. It's a good spot to run up for badgers as well. When you're out looking for specific items, animals. Condors fly by themselves. If you see a grouping, that's usually not them. Plus, like I said, they're pretty big. We are going to double down while we're out here. We're going to ride right up to this wagon. Jump. There we go. Daily's done. And we just stole this. Here you go. You can have it back. Just kidding. Alright, so sold meat. Got our wagon one. Tumbleweed's a good spot for us today. Hawks. Hawks are another one that are really good to come up here and get. So where these crows are on this building up there, there's usually a hawk that also sits on the peak of that building. And sometimes right here on this bar, there are vultures sitting. It's also a good spot if you can't find chickens for a chicken daily. We got chickens up here. We got a goat, a couple dogs. Alright, no luck. No luck with the condor up here. We're gonna head back in towards town. Shouldn't be too bad. The animal spawns in this lobby seem like they're doing great, so. There we go. I'm gonna wait for him to get past this cliff, though. Yeah, see, look how huge these things are. Alright, now we need to, our bats, but we have to wait for night for that, and our finish mode in a featured series, which is probably going to be the very last thing I do. We need 5 more rolls, so I wonder if I have a moonshine ready. I probably do. I also want, I don't know, do I want to do a bounty hunter today? This one maybe. Alright, let me see if I can find a decent jewelry. There's one not too far away from Manzanita. Plus there is a Texas blue bonnet, Wisteria. There's some pretty decent stuff running close by Manzanita Post today. Roads also. I wonder if I still need chocolate daisies really bad. Let's check here real quick. So if you are doing the collector stuff and you're not sure, if you go into your satchel and L1 back to your collections, it's the very last icon in the satchel. So here you can see all your collections and you can see how many you have of each. I'm going to go down to flowers here. So I cannot pick any more creek. I need to go sell some of these is what I need to do. Alright, so I have plenty of room for bitter weeds and bitter weeds. That's what we'll do. That's 7. So I normally try and run around and just get ones that are close to what I need. But for today's purposes, we're going to go a little bit out of our way. We're going to start in Van Horn. In Van Horn, there's a couple bitter weeds close by, and up at the river there, in the Hills Have Eyes town of people, there's an actual jewelry with a, where you have to dig and use your metal detector. Plus, up in Van Horn, let's see, it's already noon. So if we can putz around up in this area, we'll be still in the area that we need to be for being able to grab bats later. So the first one, and this is usually a great one if you're just trying to get flowers close to fast travels. There's one just right up the road here from Van Horn. Right here on the corner. We'll grab our bitterweed. And then as we circle around, we're going to go up here to the R. And just over in this little crook right here is going to be a jewelry that you can dig. So even if you don't need these items, this is a good little path to take to get your flowers and your jewelry. You just have to be careful when you're up in this area. This cluster of people, much like Van Horn. If you so much as bump one of these NPCs, the entire town goes crazy. Alright, so metal detector out. Should be right near this tree here. There it is. Alright, 2 collectibles found with a metal detector done. And we should... Yes, so all of our jewelry and that, now we just need 2 more flowers. So we are going to run over by the fort here on the river. There is going to be another bitterweed flower right on that line. I don't know for anybody else, but ever since Blood Money dropped, my legendary animal spawns has been almost non-existent. Like, they're very hard to come by. Yesterday morning we ran into the night moose, which was surprising. So that take a picture of a legendary out in the wild is kind of a... I don't even really count on that one anymore. But you can always jump in and do a Harriet mission, like a legendary animal mission. And that's an easy way to get that picture. Alright. We need 1 more flower. And there are none close by. It's alright, let's see, what time is it? 2? Not a lot going on close to fast travels today for us. If I can get any more wild rhubarb. That one's close to a fast travel. I can. Alright, so real quick, we are going to jaunt over to Armadillo. At some point I need to stop by and sell a couple of these flower sets, so that way it opens up. I really have no reason for saving them, I just haven't sold them, I guess. I always forget when I'm at a post office. I try not to let my inventory, like my loose inventory, get to the point to where when I'm trying to do dailies, I'm limited by what I can grab because I have so many. So I need to fix that. So we are at Armadillo, and right across the tracks here, much like Van Horn, is a really easy, just fast travel in and grab what you need. And there you go. That one's done. Still not nighttime yet, though. So we have time. We're going to run over to the Moonshine Shack and change our picture real quick. If you're playing with people, it's super, super easy to get that serve drinks to 4 people. Or, I notice whenever that's a daily, a lot of people get random invites to the Moonshine Shack, which means people are probably in there trying to get you to come in. So if you have that as a daily, and while you're riding around you get random invites to the Moonshine Shack, go ahead and go and see if you'll be able to help somebody else with the daily, and also they'll probably help you. So Animation. Alright, so go in here.
Hey there.
Check on Miss Hamburger here.
Alright, let's get to business.
And like I said, you can go in and actually change any of your actual bar decor, like the whole thing. But these are all 15 gold a piece. So if you don't want to spend 15 gold to have one to rotate out of, the photos are usually the best way to go. And there's a whole bunch of them that are in here. I've left a couple so that way I could show you guys. So like you can get them for free. So it doesn't cost you anything. And then all you have to do is come in and change which picture is hanging in your bar. And that's a free way to make some easy gold.
What's wrong?
All right.
Why you hang around like a bad smell?
Let's see where we're standing here. One more. One more. I should do a bounty.
Anything else you need?
But I'm gonna see real quick if I have a moonshine ready since I'm standing here.
Ah, bonjour.
I
You've
do
been
not
away
have a
on some
moonshine ready.
travels, yes?
Alright, we're gonna start one. That's what we're gonna
C'est
do.
parti.
And then I'm gonna do the wilderness camp. That's gonna be what I finish off my roll dailies with.
This one will
There was a
put
lot of
down.
unrest when Rockstar changed up our daily system and gave us, with the addition of the naturalist role, instead of having just the 9 dailies and that's what you earned, now that we had 12 available, if you just had kind of like a range of what you wanted to, or 15, yeah. Anyway, I actually kind of like how we can pick and choose a certain, from a variety of things, and we don't have to complete all of them, and then that bonus gold evens you out anyway. So either way, you still get the same amount of gold if we did all of them versus, a select whatever 9 you want to do. I've actually come to like it. I'm going to do a wild creek. I have too many creek plums.
Ah, yes.
There we go.
This is for the connoisseur, yes? Good news. We have some new clients, I see.
So, real quick while I'm here, in case you are new to the moonshine roll and you still haven't got it worked out, or if it's a new daily for you. So once you buy the bar expansion, it opens up the bar area here with all these useless NPCs that don't spend any money. And if you just come back here behind the tap, you have an option to tend the bar. And then you can, with an L1 or R1, it'll change. Let's see if I can get the glass to show up. Okay, so you can see it blinking down there vaguely. It's very light. Right now it's in front of me. There you go. So yeah, with L1 and R1, you can change where the glass goes. And you can self-serve yourself, or you can drink, like serve a drink, and it's really easy, as long as you have people in the bar. Sometimes the daily will hiccup, and I actually have to have the person standing at the bar request a drink. Like, they can't just stand there and I can't just hand them a drink and it'll register. They actually have to, like, request and, like, tap on the bar and ask for a drink. So if you ever get in here and it's not registering and you're just serving people over and over again, have them request the drink. Alright, so from here, I'm going to pop open a wilderness camp. And if anybody has any dailies from a lower level perspective that I don't have, and you have questions on how to get them done, don't hesitate to let me know. Don't want to travel. I don't know why I did that. Cook and craft. Alright, so I'm actually going to craft some of this stuff that I need. I used a couple of things while I was in that showdown to get top 3. Okay, I used 1 explosive round and 1 dynamite. Nice, that's not too bad. Top off my small game arrows. I got my daily. There we go. And then you get that bonus 45 gold because I'm on the 15 rotation. Still only 6 p.m. Let's see here. I'm just tapping buttons at this point. I'm sorry. We're going to run back over to camp. And I'm going to order supplies. Keep old Crippers here working.
We're well stocked for the time being.
Got a bunch of whipping cranes. I'll put those in there. There we go.
No messing around, huh?
I like how it's such a low maintenance role. He just works in the background. I mean, he talks a lot of smack, and he's kind of irritating, but whatever. Him and Marcel both. You just set them up, and then you can go run around and do whatever you want, and they're content. Alright, 7 p.m. We're getting closer. You know what? We are gonna do... This is usually not my ideal place to go, but if you go right here, there is a cave, and in the cave are bats. So, we're gonna go play in the nasty cave. Alright, so we're gonna go to Van Horn. I'm normally in the bayou around camp anyway, so it's easy just to jot down here and grab some bats, but I'm impatient right now. Up to Poison Lake. And if you already know this is where you're gonna go, like when you were up here, if you came up here to get your flowers in your drawer, you could just take the time to run over there. A little scatterbrain today. Threw myself a little off kilter by already having a couple done. Trees. Alright, so you can already hear them squeaking in here. Ah! Come on, get up. Alright, this place is absolutely just... I'm actually not sure how you're supposed to shoot bats in here. Just stay close to the... This is where I always hear people tell people to go. Like, this is their go-to bat place, but... I don't know. Can't see anything. Running blind. I'm using the mini-map to... run into stuff, apparently. Nope, can't go that way. Oh, shit. Alright, hold on. I'm blind! You have a lantern. Oh, that's why. Okay. So... I don't know how I manage this. Let me see. It's available to run into, but it's not ideal. It's gives me the heebie-jeebies. Ew. Alright, so I hear the bats. Oh, but these are mangy bats. You can't even pick these up anyway. Or no, those are rats. Sorry, reading is hard. Oh my god. Can you pick these up? You can pick them up. I don't know what the hell you could do with them. Oh, they just go under poor rat carcass. Nice. Okay, so, new fun fact. Cave's a great place to go and get rats. We're exploring people. That's what I love. How long have I played this damn game? Alright. Yeah, I'm getting out of here. This place is gross. Ah. I've heard tell that in story mode you can actually go to like a saloon and take a bath. And I really, really right now wish that was an option for online. Yuck, 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 yuck. Alright, it's nighttime. We just screwed around over here. I'm going back to camp. We're gonna do bats the old-fashioned way. I don't know what I was thinking. I can't even get out. Ugh. Alright, so not a good spot for bats, but an excellent spot for rats. And if you pick them up, even though they're mangy, they just turn into a poor quality. So that's good to know. Someone a long time ago had told me when I first started that anything that had mangy on it was not usable in any fashion. So I've just never actually bothered. Alright. We're going over to the peninsula. Maybe. Ah, there we go. Hear you. Damn, things are so hard to see. And I've got my settings turned up so that way everything's kind of bright. Sorry if you're getting motion sickness watching this. There's one. And there's one. Alright. So, it is 10 o'clock in the bayou here. And the little bats came out. They're kind of hard to see. The trails are a little bit, like, especially this early in the evening-ish, where the sky's still pretty light. But if you don't have, like, the soundtrack on, you can hear the little, like, the squeakings that they do. Come here. Alright. So the bats are done. I swear to God, they're not usually that much of a pain in the ass to do. Alright. So that leaves us with one. I'm going to real quick have a stew, golden up my cores, and we are going to go in and do a featured series. I like that there's no pressure to win the series. Alright, ammo's good, everything's good. There's a high chance that it's going to be a on-demand weapon, but I'm still going to put this back to my navy, and I'm going to grab a shotgun. I don't know what the difference is. Slugs have a little bit more range. Either way, perfect. Alright. Not a fan of showdowns. Only because I suck at them. So if you go into your free roam menu, go down to quick join. We don't want hardcore. You want to skip down over here to a featured series. And I have no idea what our featured series consists of this week. So, hooray, beer! I'm going to apologize in advance for my horrific PvP skills that you're about to witness. Okay, just out of curiosity. Free for all, forced weapons, 1 life. You die, you die. Start with nothing, grab your weapon, put it to good use, and the last one alive wins the bout. This is not going to go well. I like to come in here, and if it's a standard weapons, you can actually clean all of your weapons at once. If you need dynamite or any of the ammo that's available here, you can actually collect all. It's good stuff. Ready up would be nice. Like I said, you don't have to win this one. You don't have to get a specific amount of kills. You literally just have to wait until this is over. And, I mean, of course, run around. Do your best. Have fun. Use it as, like, learning. And, you know, if you're really good at it, you just enjoy slaughtering everyone. 26 seconds. I like to come in here and look at other people's characters. Glasses are an interesting choice. I like them. A bandito. Alright, we are at Sisika. Random weapons. Arrgh. I always get stupid stuff like a varmint rifle or a knife. Wish me luck. Oh, the little cut screens. They make excellent pictures. Let's see, what did we get? Okay. Okay. This suck. Alright, so what we can do is sometimes there's extra weapons living around. Like this some weird Hunger Games shit. Oh, there's somebody. Come here. Oh, it's free aim. Oh, even better. Come here. Shit, where did they go? They're gonna jump out and stab me in the face. I can't see you! Nope, nope, nope. Shit. Alright. And now we spectate. Ta-da! Alright, I'm not actually going to make you guys sit through this whole thing. I will come back in and I will finish one later. But this one has rounds. So we have to sit through like 3 separate rounds of this, and it's very time consuming. So I'm going to go ahead and just quit to free roam. So that way we can sign off. And, but at least now you know how to go in, what you have to do. And like I said, if I'd have stayed in, it would have started again. I would have ran around and done another round. At some point I would have died 3 more times. And then I would have gotten my daily for completing it. So like I said, I'm going to go ahead and sign off with you guys and pick up a shiny object and jump back in and finish one. So that way my dailies are completed. But I will see you guys tomorrow at 8. I hope you guys have a great Sunday, and thanks for joining.